And welcome to another video, guys. Eric Kendricks, 25 tackles, 1 sack as we head into this game. Don't know why he was the spotlight player, but we'll ignore that for right now. Anyways, Chicago Aviators taking on the San Diego Voyagers. Now, reminder that the Voyagers did have a players-only meeting just prior to this matchup. I hear that Prescott was reportedly the leader of this, and they said the reason was to stop the losing streak. And against a tough opponent like this, it would be something. It'd be something crazy to happen in this one as we are about to kick it off. Reminder that the Chicago Aviators started off hot to the season, now neutral in their record, and of course San Diego 1 for 3 in a tie. So don't know exactly what we're gonna see here today. I hear that San Diego had influenced only a little bit on the wide receivers and such. However, it doesn't really have much impact. So we'll see who the better team is coming out of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Aviators, Voyagers, let's get it. So San Diego will return this one from the 3. And we'll go to the 26. So let's see Dak Prescott and what he could do coming out of this fiery offense here. 84 for 129, 981, 6 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Obviously trying to provoke some kind of joke there. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. Prescott airing one out into double coverage already. And the notable inactives for the Aviators today, Laporta, Reeder, and Wright are all out of this game as of right now. And the Voyagers will go into 5 wide here. And Lamb will catch this one and pick up on 1st down. 1st down to the 37-yard line. Looking to throw is Prescott. He gets it off to Ferguson. Ferguson's got a bunch of room and he gets decked at the 47-yard line. So yeah, just a great run, and then what a hit by the secondary right there. I don't know if that was a corner or a safety, but either one, they did a really nice job of getting him on the ground. And that is exactly what they need right now. Prescott doesn't find an open receiver. It's just going to chuck it out of bounds. So it'll be a loss of a down. Makes it 2nd. At the 47-yard line, looking to throw. Prescott fires. Underneath, he's got his man, and it's a 2-yard gain. Alex Anzalone looking to make an impact today, as it'll be 3rd and 8. Prescott steps up, fires, and incomplete. Looking for the sideline there. It'll be 4th and 8 at the 45. And they'll actually decide to kick a record-setting field goal here if Aubrey can connect. 62 yards. It's up. It's no good. Looks like it had the power, but unfortunately just does not get through. An interesting choice there. Receiving touchdowns, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3rd in the league. So 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Goff leading this offense. I'll go handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs to start off. So gain of 2. And Goff is going to get an empty set here. 2nd and 8. Goff looking to throw. And he tries to get this one off, but Sexy Dexy getting back there. It's going to be a sack. First sack of the game, and now a 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Goff slings this one deep. Tipped and incomplete. So the Aviators will go 3 and out. And this punt will go into the end zone. And 1st and 10 at the 20. Dak will complete this one to Cooks, but he is lit up on the catch. Surprised he even held on. He's a little weary getting up, but all other aspects, he is okay. They'll go with a toss. And Deuce Vaughn cannot get past him. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 29. So earlier on today, I did, in fact, start a game. This is the first time I've done consecutive games in one day for a while. But the one that I did earlier, that was a really defensive battle. We talk about, it was the Elks and the Mounties, and that defensive battle ended up being won by the Mounties specifically because they were just able to shut down the offense the entire game. Not to say that Max Crosby didn't have a part in that, but he most certainly did, and that's almost a pick for Will Campbell. 3rd and 11. After the near interception, we'll see what they come up with. They'll pass with Prescott. And he will just chuck this one out of bounds, knowing he can't get out of the sack there. Brings up 4th down. So Goff will get this one at the 20. 2 quarterbacks that really, they prove themselves in this league, but they don't exactly have a secure spot yet. This throw going to be complete for a 4-yard gain. Deron Bland on the tackle there. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd and 6 at the 24. Looking to throw. Goff will unleash this one to the sideline. And it'll be incomplete. 3rd and 6 after the incompletion. Goff making his checks. Looking to throw. Goff fires. It's caught. And it'll be a 1st down to the 43. So Patrick able to come up with the catch. He's able to turn upfield pretty well. Fakes the hip motion to the inside. And he's just not able to adjust properly. on the defensive side. 1st and 10. And that will be another first down to the backup tight end for the Aviators in place today for Laporta. As Goff throwing, caught, 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 3. .39-yard line. Goff, handoff. It'll be a 2-yard gain for Jahmyr Gibbs. And now 3rd and short. Play clock winding down, looking to throw. Goff. Can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete, nearly sacked by Golston. So now a decision to make, though. 4th and 1. They'll kick a field goal. 55-yarder. Well, it's closer to 54. Either way, it sails, and it's incomplete. No good. Just misses the upright. And both teams now with missed field goals. And both have set up these teams pretty well as far as field position goes. Because now the Aviators have a shot from their 45. And down Prescott goes. Aiden Hutchinson taking him down. One of the sack leaders, I believe, last week. He's definitely a leader at the start as well, as that will be a minimal gain there. 3rd and 16 at the 38. Prescott steps up. He's going to run, and he won't go very far. It'll be a 4-yard gain on the scramble, makes it 4th and 12, and the punt team should come out here. So Prescott just able to make a clean lane for himself. But what he didn't account for was that somebody might just come and close that right up. This kick going, and hitting the end zone. And it is 1st and 10 at the 20. Both teams' defenses really doing well right now. These are actually two really high-powered offenses, if you ask me, and Micah Parsons gets a sack. 2nd sack of the day for the Voyagers. And it makes it 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line. Great play by Micah Parsons. Motion. Looking to throw. Goff will get this one incomplete. Be 3rd and 19 at the 11-yard line. Looking to throw. Goff unloads deep, and it is incomplete. Couldn't hold on. It'll be 4th and 19 at the 11. So a punt coming here. And this one punted from about the goal line. Makes it to the 35 in the opposite direction. 1st and 10 with 1 second to go in the first. Looking to throw is Prescott. Going to check this one off to Deuce Vaughn, and who is smacked in the backfield. A 5-yard loss. And the end of the first quarter ends in a defensive battle. No points scored. As Prescott gets absolutely thunderstruck by Aiden Hutchinson. Second and 15, and this will be a 7-yard gain. Third and 8. Third and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back as Goff goes under center. Motion to the tight end, looking to throw. Goff is just going to throw this one out of bounds. Able to escape the pocket and throw it away before anything negative happens there. Goff unloads again. This time it's caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown. So a big completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown sets him up inside the 45 to the 43 in enemy territory. Goff gets this one off to the backup tight end for today. 6-yard gain. It'll end up being 2nd and 4 at the 37. Goff again to the tight end. It'll be 1st 10, 10 at the 29. Goff throwing. Caught. And another pass. Dude, this guy's racking them all up. Zylstra. I'm not sure if that's how you say his name, but it sounds right. This will be 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Goff looking to throw. Takes a shot. End zone incomplete. Pretty covered up by Lewis in the end zone, and now it'll be 2nd down inside the red zone at the 16. Looking to throw. Goff fires underneath. Caught. It'll be a 7-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 3. Both teams only one 3rd down conversion so far. Amon-Ra. Handoff. Gibbs. Only a yard on the game. Smith calling himself a bull there. He's a bull rusher. Look at that. Fitting right up in there. And now on 4th and short, they'll actually end up kicking a field goal. About a 24-yard attempt, and it is good. To make it 3-0, Bates knocks it through. So kickoff will end up making it to the 29 after the return. And here is Prescott. Handoff to Vaughn does not go anywhere. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 29. Handoff. 3rd and 11 at the 28. Looking to throw. Prescott steps up. He's going to run, and it won't be enough as he slides down at the 34. 4th and 4 coming up here, and half his guys don't even know he's running. So on 4th down, he will go ahead and punt this ball. With about 5 minutes and 50 to go in this game. And this one bounces and hits the barricade. This will be 1st and 10 at the 20 after the touchback. They'll go jet here, and it is not happening. Lawrence with the tackle. Looking to throw. Passes one-handed. Caught. What a catch. Surprised we don't get a replay of that. As it'll be 3rd and 2, and Gibbs will pick it up. What a catch to even set that up. That was incredible. Wish I caught who that was to. But I was really just focused on where that ball was going. As Goff will hit Zylstra for his 5th catch. And he's got 40 yards so far. 2nd and 9 for the Aviators. Goff throwing. And it is incomplete. Williams gets smacked. So 3rd and 9 coming up at the 31-yard line. Throwing. Goff. Caught! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Whistled dead at the 48. Multiple catches by him today that are just off the charts. I mean, unbelievable. Looked like he could have got out of that one, but the extra hit there really solidifies him going to the ground, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 48, like I had just said. Handoff. Gibbs with some speed to the 34. So 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. As Goff looking to throw. Goes underneath to his backup tight end. And the 2-minute warning will commence. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the 26. Goff throwing. Caught. Only a yard on the gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Caught. And it'll be a 1st down for Zylstra. First and 10 at the 17. Goff. Looking. Firing. And it's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 17. Goff with a wide set here. Looking to throw. Pocket collapsing in on him a little bit, and that's nearly picked off. Third and 10. 17-yard line. Goff looking to throw. Going end zone. Caught! Jameson Williams. Touchdown! And the Aviators extend their lead. What a drive it was. Going all the way from the 20. And that catch from earlier certainly helping them get down the field there. With just 30 seconds to go in the second half. And if I remember correctly, I do believe the Aviators will get the second half kickoff. So we'll see how the rest of this goes in the first half. But San Diego's got to get down and score. They want to keep it close. Taken at the 5. And down at the 28-yard line. So with 26 seconds to go off of the return, see what Prescott and the Voyagers can do. Looking to throw. Prescott, and that is dropped and incomplete. Jake Ferguson, the intended target, with 22 seconds left. Prescott to throw again, and he goes crossbody, and it'll be incomplete. Third and 10 at the 17-second mark. 28-yard line. I'll go ahead and hand it off to Vaughn, and he gets lit up. And the Aviators will call a timeout. So the punt here, a long one, all the way down to the 10. And some extra help from his teammate there. Get him down at the 16, and that will be the half as soon as Goff knees it. And that is halftime, folks. A 10-0 lead over the Voyagers in their own house. As we take a look at the halftime report, let's check it out. So usually, excuse me guys, one second. Sorry guys, I'm back. The Riverhogs with a huge win over the Memphis Shamrocks in their own house, 25-3. The final score of that one in the Orbits versus the Monarchs. Coming down to the wire in London, as the Monarchs will end up winning that one and going to a neutral record. And Goff, I mean, so far, definitely not bad. Jameson Williams with the touchdown catch, and they had already had 3 points before that. So we'll see what the Aviators can do in this second half, as this will be a return to the 27. So today, 16 for 26, 178 yards, 1 touchdown for Goff as we start this second half off. First and 10 at the 27. Goff looking to throw. Fires over the middle, and it's caught. I believe this was the man who caught it earlier, Patrick. As it'll be 8 yards, second and 2 at 35. Motioning the backup. Throwing. Caught. And it'll be a first down to the 45. Another catch by Patrick. Goff goes under center on this snap, making his checks. looking to throw. Goff fires, nearly intercepted by Deron Bland. He's able to get in there and knock it loose, so it'll only be a loss of a down. Second and 10, excuse me, at the 45. Again, the backup in motion. Goff going over the middle and cannot hold on. Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't blame him for that one. That's Micah Parsons and a linebacker who's also pretty big, squeezing in on him. I wouldn't be able to hold that ball neither. Goff throwing. Incomplete. Micah Parsons absolutely lit up the check down to Jahmyr Gibbs. It'll be 4th and 10, and they'll stall. And that is going to be a touchback. So 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Voyagers. Hand off to Deuce Vaughn. We'll go for 2, and we talk about what exactly happened between the players and their head coach. And I think he's on the hot seat. You got Dak Prescott and all these other guys. You can't make something happen. It's sad, really. I mean, you got CeeDee Lamb. There is a bunch of guys out, though. I mean, a lot. And Aiden Hutchinson for his 2nd sack of the game. Forces 4th and 18 at a punt. As they are sitting at the 12. Aiden Hutchinson, an absolute dog at the defensive end position. I mean, you can't really see it there because of the referee's leg, but he's coming in fast. I'll tell you, for that big of a guy, he can move. And he will certainly let it be known. 1st and 10 at the 34. First and 10 at the 34. Goff. Pass is caught. 5-yard gain, and Patrick a little rattled on that last hit, but he will get up. Voyagers just really haven't been able to make much happen in this one. Goff fires to the outside. Jahmyr Gibbs. And 3rd and inches coming up. I imagine they'll just go with Gibbs to try and get the 1st down here. It's just my guess. We'll see what they actually do at the 44-yard line. Wow, actually shocked they'll pass it. And it'll be a 1st down at midfield. I'll tell you what, this tight end that they're bringing in for Sam Laporta is doing exceptionally well. I mean, he's caught every pass that's come to him. I mean, if he hasn't, I mean, he's probably either been lit up or it was a one-time thing. But I'm telling you, man, he is looking very good in his first start. 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line. Goff gets it to Monroe St. Brown. Overshown on the tackle. Makes it 3rd and 2. Play action for Goff. Plenty of time. Fires. Caught! Jameson Williams with a 1st down to the 22. So a great pass right there. Able to exploit a blown coverage to get closer and closer to the red zone. They're knocking on the door right now. Goff taking the top off. It's caught. Touchdown. And the Aviators give Shane Zylstra his first touchdown as a starter. Tight end position still playing very well for the Voyagers. Or I'm sorry, for the Aviators. And that is definitely an exciting play for him and this team as they extend their lead to 17 points. Aviators scoring summary, 7 plays, 64 yards. Been an absolute slobber knocker on the Voyagers and just not really in it. As that is probably the best return I've seen today. 32-yard gain. Makes it 1st and 10 for the Aviators. And Vaughn making a pretty good run there. He'll get to about 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line. Exactly his jersey number. It's an interesting choice if he really had one, but I don't doubt it was a good decision. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Handoff to Vaughn. And it'll be a 2-yard gain at midfield. Second and 8. Dak firing. Caught. And it'll be 3rd and 2 at the 44-yard line. 3rd and 2. Prescott. Got to lead this team downfield and get a touchdown. Preferably on this drive, as that's caught by Vaughn and tackled, made by Anzalone. San Diego is moving down this field. It's 7-yard rush yet again for Vaughn. He's got 10 rushes today, only 23 yards. Not exactly good on the average. 2nd and 3. And this pass out wide is incomplete. Pass out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 29. Here's the handoff. And just cannot extend it past the 1st down marker. I think this is a very good decision. If you want to go for it, you absolutely can. You're in good territory. You got a good running back right now. Why not? And they absolutely will do it. 4th and 1 at the 26. Looking to throw. Prescott! He goes down! Little mind-boggling of why they tried to pass it there. It doesn't end up paying off, and really that outside rush gets to him before he can even make a decision. He had several open guys. Not enough time, as Goff has been putting it over the top for everybody. Jameson Williams gets one. The starting tight end right now gets one. I mean, it is just unbelievable. See if he continues to pour it on here. Goff. Good. Well, I was going to say good protection. But then Lawrence gets back there. And it no longer becomes great protection. He is sacked for a 10-yard loss. Yikes. So Lawrence making a huge play It's almost like they got called for holding and lost a down. So 2nd and 20. Goff under center. Looking to throw. Blitz coming. Fires. Caught. And it is a nice little gain to make it 3rd and 11. A 9-yard gain there. A bunch set at the bottom of the screen. Empty, as a matter of fact. And Goff is going to throw this one incomplete. Heavy traffic. Not able to make the most of it. And the punt coming on soon. So San Diego, again, they've just got to be able to make something happen here. You can't sit here with no points heading into the 4th quarter and expect to do the unthinkable. But it is still possible. A 3-score game here in San Diego. 17-zip. Aviators with the lead. And I mean, this team is not bad by any means, but you almost got to wonder if it is the coach, Aiden Hutchinson, for his 3rd sack. Aiden Hutchinson has gotten back there 3 times now. And he absolutely puts Prescott on his butt end here. It'll be 2nd and 24. They'll go 5 wide. An interesting decision for the Voyagers. Looking to throw. Prescott slings one deep into double coverage, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 24. And they'll run it. Pretty good run at that. So it'll be 4th and 13 as Campbell able to take it down. 4th and 13. Brian Anger on to punt this one away. Wouldn't be the first time. As this one is up and away. It'll be inside the 30. A nice spin move to get him to the 36. And the Aviators, man, I'll tell you again, they have just been on one. Toe-tapping catch by Williams. And as the visitors of this game, they are doing exceptional. And the Gibbs rushing attack will actually injure a player. And that is overshown. You do not want to see that. I'd like to think that Voyager fans don't think that his last name is Truth. So, definitely not someone you want to see go out of this game, as it'll be 3rd and 2 at the 44. Goff. Handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be 4th and 3. Voyagers with a big stop. They're going to have to hurry up and score, though. I mean, this game is still tight. I mean, they got to get 2 touchdowns. And, I mean, a field goal to tie it. They've also got to, take a lead at some point. So they would have to score 3 touchdowns somehow. And with how this offense is being handled, I don't think that that's going to happen. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Prescott going to take it himself. And it'll be a 4-yard gain. You got to protect that guy. Didn't like, I mean, I don't necessarily hate the play call, but I don't like it neither because kind of sacrificing your quarterback and everything, and that's incomplete. Aiden Hutchinson, right off his helmet, he's pointing to it. He's like, that's where it went. 3rd and 6 at the 24. Empty backfield for Prescott. He'll take off again, and Prescott will be taken down just short of the first down marker. So Chicago just continues to mount an incredible defense. And they'll go for it again on 4th down. We'll see if they can get it here. Prescott, good protection, and it started straight to a linebacker. I'm honestly surprised he didn't pick it off and try to run it the other way. But the Voyagers will again be denied. Yikes, man. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs has just... I mean, and there is certain points where he's done bad here, as they're showing right now. But I mean, I'm telling you, Gibbs is not a bad running back by any means. Guy can make an explosive play if you take your eyes off of him. And they've been kind of letting him do that a few times in this game. Stat sheet won't show it, but I've seen it. Looking to throw. Goff fires. Caught. And Patrick will have a first down to the 14. So Chicago could just take more on this lead. And this would definitely be the dagger, if anything, as Goff will rush for 5. Surprised he's running. He's a little older at quarterback. 2nd and 5 at the 8. Looking to throw. Actually, he's looking to run. And it'll only be a yard on the gain. 3rd and 4 at the 8-yard line. I'll tell you this, the Aviators defense certainly hasn't slown up any in this game. However, again, letting up some crucial things like that. Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown. He's hitting an awesome celly right there. That's one they're going to be talking about for a minute. Unbelievable play today by the Aviators. I mean, you've solidified a positive record as of right now. And, you know, if you're a team that could capitalize off of mistakes, you're more than likely going to be a candidate to win in any setting. Unless the team literally just... unless the team overperforms, so to speak. And the Aviators have only had that happen to them twice. So 1st and 10 at the 25. Prescott looking to throw, and he is taken down. 2nd and 22 at the 14. Zadarius Smith coming off the line. He was a former Brown, and before that, a Viking. And he's found his spot very, very well on this Aviators D-line. Fans are absolutely adoring him. As it is 2nd and 22. 14-yard line. They'll pass. Taking a quick check down. Not sure anybody likes that. It'll be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he tries to get one off there. He can't. McNeil ends up getting back there, and it ends up dropping incomplete. And they're going to go for this. Oh boy. 4th and 13. Third time's a charm, right? Prescott going deep. Tipped up. Caught. Touchdown. Voyagers. Brandon Cooks with an insane play on the ball right there. They'll go for a 2-point conversion. See if they get it. Prescott going to try and take it himself, and it's not going to happen. 24-6. That voice booms over the stadium. It's definitely not the score the fans want to hear. But they finally scored. It won't be another goose egg. Could have had back-to-back goose eggs today. This, well, it isn't one of them. Here's the onside kick now for Brandon Aubrey. And this one will be recovered by Tim Patrick. I want to say that's his name. I'm not entirely sure. But it will be a first down at the 47 nonetheless for the Chicago Aviators as they take the field. Which I would hope this is their last time if I'm a Voyagers fan. I mean, really, really hoping. Either that or I'm hoping for a pick six or something to go right. Because either way, this game has not gone their way. Gibbs getting shifty with it. 7-yard gain off of those moves. So it'll be 2nd and 3 at the 40. Goff. Hand off to Gibbs. And he'll go for 2 yards. It's 3rd and 1 at the 38. Third and 1. Hand off. Gibbs. First down to the 36. It's 1st and 10 for the Aviators at the 36. Goff to hand it off here, and they'll go for about a yard. To the, well, I thought we were already on the 36. Maybe I'm wrong. 2nd and 9 at the 36 now. And the 2-minute warning will hit. 3rd and 7. Goff firing, caught. Monroe St. Brown, and he's down just inches before the first down marker. The question is, do they go for it? They won't. They will let their kicker go for it here. About a 43-yard kick here, and it's good. Finally. I imagine that's what all the fans are saying right now. Aviators, at least. San Diego, they're more like, thank God we have 1 minute and 16 seconds. Because this one has not been good to watch. So 27-6 as San Diego gets their bearings here. They'll go stack here. Prescott fires. CeeDee Lamb holds on for a 6-yard gain. They're going no huddle here. Prescott throwing, caught, first down. Timeout taken by the Voyagers. Double back look here for Prescott looking to throw. He'll throw this one at the sideline, incomplete. Maybe a lucky fan caught that ball. 40 seconds. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Man, Aiden Hutchinson nearly had himself a pick. That would have been something. 3rd and 10 at the 37. Prescott stepping up. Aiden Hutchinson taking him down. 6 sacks for the Aviators. And timeout. I think this is their final. No, actually, this is their second. They got one more timeout after this. 4th and 16. Prescott will check it down. Yeah, that's definitely not a ideal situation. Trying to be nice here. That was just was interesting. We'll go with that. It was very interesting. An interesting play. Just did not get executed very well. And Goff will knee this one down. It'll be 27-6, your final score. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be watching college football. OSU versus Penn State. If you've made it this far, let me know who you think is going to win this game. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.